Je parle un petit peu de français, mais seulement un petit peu. And we're not going to do this interview in French, just so you know. What I wanted to do about the color palette would be, it would be a little bit in the beginning of a neutral or a normal feel to the film, so we could get into the film, you know, and then after the moment she gets the note, she gets out of the coffee, then the fantasy would start, then the magic would begin. So you can see that with the music, with the color palette, it would be much more, you know, the yellows, and it's just the image. What I wanted would to be to make that world believable at a point that you would be in it. The movements of the camera are very, very classical. I would call it the American school is about that. I wanted to make an American movie, which is me coming from Portugal. That was the exercise. So a lot of classical dolly movements, a lot of the showing the action through the movement. There's always movement when there's something going on. If there's nothing going on, it will be a still shot. We only had a small amount of time, as always, for the magic hour. But it needed to be there because of that feel, that glow feel. Although we used some filters as well to get that, to blow up everything back on the... And she was also, sometimes she was backlit as well. So, you know, that would give a different feel to the film, especially because it's the final time, you know, she's riding the bike and the flares come out when she's riding back to the coffee shop. I don't work on post. I like to do it in camera. You know, I decide very early on what I want. So me and the DP, Drew Daniels, we just decided that this would be the feel of the movie. Because, you know, then you can change it in color correction and in post, but it's not the same thing. I think that if that's what I wanted, we should do it now. I'm a complete romantic. This was about a story that happened to me. I had to make that decision. Either I know this girl or I will let it go forever. And so it happened. The story, the real story, had a very different ending, which was not very good. But I still wanted to put it on film. I still think that it's a story that I feel very blessed to have in my life. So that's why I made the movie for.